This is the check-in. What's up with it? Coach Smith here, down here in Lexington, Kentucky. Do a little check-in with my guy Josh. A great supporter, great sponsor for National Youth Sports Group. So we're just gonna do a basic check-in. The Collision Masters of Lexington, making your day is our family business. That is a slogan. So family is what we do, bridging gaps. We just here. Let's do it. Let's check in.
We're kind of over here too.
Okay.
So these guys, we just kind of put up no excuses. I mean, that's something we always have. Customers want their cars back.
And big. Y'all got the motto in here now.
This is good.
This is the hard working crew right here. This is.
Well, yeah, it's still lunchtime anyway. It's only 12:30. Well, you seem to be here at 12:30. I didn't realize. Yeah, I mean lunch.
Yeah, I mean you have stuff to do too. I tell you. And we are checking in here with my guy. I need you to tell the people who you are, man.
I'm Josh Wilson, and owner of Collision Masters of Lexington.
Collision Masters of Lexington. I know I butchered the name last week. What I say, Lexington's Collision, whatever. Guess what? He's servicing all whole state of Kentucky. Central part of Kentucky is like the heartbeat, right? But you service the whole state, correct?
The whole state, yep.
The whole state. Yep. And I heard that y'all, you just switched over to commercial vehicles, right?
Commercial vehicles and school buses and anything heavy.
Anything
Got the
heavy.
crew for it.
Hey, listen. Come out to Collision Masters of Lexington. They will get you right. I'm telling you. Tell them that Steph sent you. NYSG sent you. All right. Just keep it at that. He already gonna know what's up. But yeah, man, this is the check-in, man. This is just a little segment of up the score, as we always up the score, and no matter what we do. We just doing check-ins with people that like people like us. That like bridging gaps. So first question I got for you is was you an athlete?
I was an athlete. I played football and basketball through middle school and high school, and didn't take it any further than that, though.
But guess what? It got you here today. So let's talk about that transition from being a student athlete and like the morals and stuff that you learned being a student athlete, and it converts over to being an entrepreneur, a business owner. So talk a little bit about that transition from being a student athlete into an entrepreneur.
So there were two coaches that really stuck out to me, Kenneth Johns and Sterling Ward, our very own Kentucky football player. So coached the DBs whenever I was going through school, and they were really hard on me about discipline and reading your keys. It was always discipline, read your keys, watch the tackle. So, I mean, that transpires over in our day-to-day life. One thing that I carry with me every day is inspect what you expect. So I delegate, and then I come back around and make sure that's getting things done, and then it also empowers other people, our employees. It pushes them to do a little bit more than what they normally would do. So
it kind of give them that independence of being their own boss, like just not having that, like with me being a traditional coach, and me being coached up by a lot of people. It's like you don't like to be overcoached. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like you don't overcoach, you don't overmanage, you just, hey, what needs to be done, let's just do it. Just like on the field, hey, we know we gotta get this first down. You know your keys, you know your assignment. Just do it.
Yeah,
simple.
Just do it. Take it in pieces.
Just do it. So we went through that. You were an athlete, you're an entrepreneur, and now you are also in the midst of that a father. Yeah, a father, a whole different world. So how do you balance out that workload and also in that mental capacity? Because remember, when you're an athlete, there's a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? Lights are shining on you, all that. You that star athlete. You know what I'm saying? To them babies. You know what I'm saying? Like you that's no matter, don't care. They don't care how bad your day was or how many cars you got in that garage. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, daddy, 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 daddy. You know what I'm saying? So how do you balance that working lifestyle? Working. Yep.
So that's, as a young owner, that was one of the toughest things I had to learn and figure out with 3 kids. But you know, whenever I would leave work, it was my time to get that 10, 15 minutes to unwind before I pick the kids up or before I get home. And, you know, a lot of times it's just leaving work at work and then home at home. Yeah. And a lot of times, you know, when those work calls come in, it's after hours, and I'll pick that up in the morning and shutting it off that way. Yeah. You know, if it's one of the guys call me, it's completely different. But customers, it's, hey, we can visit that in the morning. And that it's still a working battle for me, still learning. But, you know, with our first one coming in, our first child, Annabelle, it was really tough for me coming home, being aggravated. My wife needed this or needed that. You got that honey-do list. Honey-do list, and you know, you all get that pressure, but there's nothing like performing and getting it done for your family. And so many young men can and get past that experience.
Yeah.
So
like I said, you know, within my personal life, man, that I only have one. I can imagine having, you know, actually 2 little humans running around pulling on your pants leg, but just that balance in that workload, like, yeah, you gotta leave work at work. You know, when people call, you know, after hours, you know, saying we both business owners, and you get those calls like, yeah, you want to help this, but at the same time, you know, family's more important than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Because I give all my time at a certain time for y'all, you know what I'm saying? But this is, my kids only see me for 3-4 hours out of the whole day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and they grow up fast. They grow up quick, so you don't want to miss nothing. I know you with those 3 of them. I seen you post a video, you know, saying the girls dancing, said they get it from their mom, and like that's what people need to start seeing more of: hard-working men and women coming home and enjoying family. That's all it is. You know, everybody into this work, but if you keep work, you're gonna miss what you're working for. And that's one thing I usually live by. Just, you gotta have a balance and reading my keys and understanding, hey, it's time to put that phone down. You know that. And I said, I've been on the other end of the line. I'll call you, I say, oh, it is after hours. I know he ain't gonna answer. He gonna hit me in the morning. So completely understand. And I do the exact same thing. Heck, on the way here, I looked at my phone and said, man, I got 13 missed texts. I gotta answer all these back, you know, missed phone calls. But it gets hectic. But trust me, we'll get to y'all. It's just give us time. Because we, you know, speaking of, it's a good segue, how's that mental health treating you, man?
So it's something you gotta definitely keep in check. And a lot of times so football, you look at, it's 3rd down, it's 3rd and 3. You're looking to pick up that first down, keep that drive going in the 4th quarter. Somebody gets a false start, or the defense jumps off sides, and what they do, you move it back. And it's all about staying in the zone. And so often, you know, in the world we live in today, especially for young people with families, we're in a rush world, and it's, you know, this guy's got this going on, this guy's got this going on, and I'm just sitting right here of where I'm at in life. And a lot of times it's the bigger picture. So, and that circles around with mental health, you know, as men and women, but especially men in this world right now, there's so much pressure put on us to perform. And, you know, sometimes you got to block out those other obstacles and those things and just say, this is where I'm at right now in life. You know, I can't run around with the boys tonight, or, you know, I gotta take care of business today, or what have you. So, but you also gotta make time for yourself. Gotcha. And that's where the mental health is. And that's what, you know, even if it just be a half a day where it's just you taking care of you.
That's it. You take those days off there?
I do.
You do? So I know you just told me, you know, Pops is the other half of this business. You know, he's out on the lake right now enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? So I know we all trying to get to that point of of life, but at the same time, man, you know, life can cause a lot of collisions. You know what I'm saying? But we become masters of the collisions.
Yeah, I like that.
You like that, don't you? See, I'm so cold with it. I'm telling you, Collision Masters of Lexington, man. I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. I know you got 84 cars on roster right now. So those over the 84, guess what? He's working on them actively. He's gonna get it to you. Be patient. Read the keys and understand what's going on. Tap into your mental health. Mental health is wealth. Time is money. Money is time. Stop wasting time.
You got any closing remarks?
I don't. I do not.
Okay, where can people follow you at? Where can follow the business at, man?
Facebook and Instagram, Collision Masters of Lexington. And you might catch us on TikTok. So the guys are pushing for a TikTok reality TV show.
Hey,
I
y'all
don't
saw
know.
some TikTok challenges, man.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
The younger guys are into TikTok hard.
The younger, hey man, you still young, man. I don't see no gray in that beard yet, man. You still young. But you know, keep loving them young girls, man. Keep loving your wife, keep being, you know, the head of your household, keep being that leader, keep being that coach for your peers and your colleagues, man. I appreciate you sitting down and talking with us, allowing us to come in and check in. And thank you for being a continued supporter of NYSG in Lexington and a central part of Kentucky. So anytime we come to Kentucky, Collision Masters of Lexington, you're gonna see that name tag. You know, a nick or ding in your car, your insurance company don't know which way to go, come to Collision Masters of Lexington, man. He's gonna get you right. 2 locations, one's the storefront, other one's the workshop. Yes, don't get it twisted, but follow him, get more information. You can follow me _Coach Smith on IG. The QR code will pop up, you'll get all that. But yeah, we here, we out. I appreciate you. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good day, good night, man. We out. This is the check-in.